Are you a B2B SaaS owner who wants to see unparalleled growth in your business? Well, of course you do. And today we're going to get real. We're going to give you some of the four best strategies to grow your B2B SaaS business. Hello, my name is Bill Arnold. I'm president of Prevail Marketing. And every single day, we try to give you some tips and strategies to help you grow your business through better sales and marketing. And today we're going to talk about four phenomenal strategies. In fact, I've always said there's no silver bullet in growing a SaaS company. It's a lot of doing a lot of things properly together collectively, and that's what works. But I will tell you this, my clients would argue that point. They would suggest to you that these four strategies we're going to talk about today change their stars. So let's begin and talk about one of the things that absolutely works if you do it properly. Partner programs. What is a partner program? A partner program is where you leverage other people's time, energy, talent, and most importantly, relationships to grow your business. Why would they do that? Well, financial, economic reasons, of course. Well, let's talk about a particular subset of partner programs that really works the best of any of them. And that's a value-added reseller. What's a value-added reseller? Someone who already has a whole string of clients that sell a particular product, but your product will enhance what they do. It's the same target personas that they're already marketing to. They already have as clients, but your product can be added on, and they could not only market your product, but they will be the one doing the demo. They're going to be the ones doing the first line of customer support. They're going to be the ones have that relationship with that client. What you're doing is leveraging that relationship to their existing clients. Think how effective that is. You don't have to go through that process of building trust, building relationship. It's already done. You just have to build it with that value-added reseller. But getting a value-added reseller program to work takes certain requirements, and this is where the rubber meets the road. First off, there has to be true incentives. What do I mean by true incentives? They got to be willing to change their business model to market your product. And to do that, you got to be real about how you're going to offer them and what you're going to offer them. What I do for Prevail Marketing when we have this is we basically say, look, let's get 20% commission for the life of that client. So as long as that client is using your product, no matter who they may migrate to as far as another partner, they will get 20. The partner who brought them on will get 20% of those revenues for the life of that client. Sound excessive? I've had many CEOs balk at that, saying that's ridiculous. And I say, do you want this to work? You can be skimpy, you can be stingy, you can say, I don't want to do this. But if you do this properly, my goodness, it'll change your stars. It'll change, believe me, it really will. So there's other requirements to get this right. For this to work properly, honestly, you have to have training for them. They have to understand your product. They have to understand everything about your customer support. They got to understand the business as well as you do. They got to understand. They got to be kept informed of the roadmap. Make sure they know what's going down the pike, and they've got to be part of that process to give you feedback to what they think their clients are going to need and want to grow. So listen to them. Give them that roadmap and listen to them give you feedback and take advantage of it. The other single biggest thing besides training and having incentivized the program is giving them marketing materials. I guarantee you they're not going to be able to market your product as well as you. They're not going to have the incentive to create elaborate marketing campaigns. They just won't. They're going to contact their current clients and kind of, hey, I've got this, and that's going to be the extent of it unless you help them, unless you give them support. And by that, I mean a campaign in a box. What's a campaign in the box? Provide them branded, co-branded, omni-channel marketing campaigns that they can install with little or no effort. When I'm talking about little or no effort, I'm talking about feet on the desk approach, okay? Think of them on a Friday night. They've gone through their whole work. They're contemplating how I can grow my business. And yes, I've got a campaign in the box. And with a few keystrokes, they can implement that campaign, and it's automatically disseminated to all of their potential clients and current clients. That's how you do this. It's got to be feet on the desk marketing for them. And if you do that, boy, they'll roll it out every single week because they like easy. They like easy that brings them return on investment. So make sure you have a campaign in the box. The next part I want to talk about, which if you do it properly, and invariably most companies don't, are referral programs. I've seen companies do refer a friend. I'll give you $100 to refer a friend. No, thank you. I'm not going to, you know what? And what's really ironic is a lot of time they have top level executives they want to refer somebody. They want them to take their good relationship, their goodwill, and refer somebody else. and for $100 or $25 gift card to Starbucks, I love Starbucks, but I'm not going to refer a friend for $25 Starbucks. I don't want the hassle. I don't want them to see me as, hey, profiteering. I'm just not going to do this. So if you want me to truly refer people who are going to be valuable to your business, make it valuable to me. Okay? How do you do that? Well, the same principle works. Okay? True incentives. And what is a true incentive? Well, I'm going to tell you what Prevail Marketing does for our referrals. Okay? And use this as a measure because it works. I take that same 20% for life that I'd give to a partner in a partner program, and I give it to referral partners. So if you refer a client to me, a person that comes to me becomes a client. Now I do all the selling, I do all the implementation, I do all the marketing, I do all the customer support, I do it all. So you don't have to do anything other than refer a person who is going to do business with me, and you get 20% of the top level revenues for the life of that client. Wow, that's pretty spectacular. And you know what you get for that? You get referrals. That's what you get. You get people willing to put their program on their relationships on the line, because 20% for life of a month-to-month marketing program can be substantial. It could be residual income that you didn't think was going to happen. Now, what do you have to do beyond giving great incentives? Also give them market materials. It doesn't have to be as elaborate as a pure campaign in the box, but give them a landing page they can go to. They can make sure to keep track of it. Make sure they got a portal they can go to keep track of what their leads are doing, so they know what they're supposed to be getting every month. Make sure all that's taking place, but give them marketing material, something they can send out, a 1-pager, a 2 to 4 page guide. Somebody say, hey, look, you ought to check out this person if you're looking for a website. Here's how they build website. I know these people, they're great. Give them something to send, and they'll send it. For 20%, you will see that they will change their stars. But make sure in both of the partner program and the referral program, you communicate exactly what the expectations are, what they need to do to get that 20%, what they need to do as far as keeping up with the client if it's a partner program. Make sure that is all communicated, because you want to make sure there's every expectation is laid out on the line. Those are two of the best programs. But there's a third program that I honestly think most companies don't take advantage of, and it's peer-to-peer review sites. What's a peer-to-peer review site? Well, think of G2 Crowd, Capterra, Gartner, Finance Online, GitApp, SourceForge, Software Advice. These are many, many, many more. If you have a B2B software, I guarantee you one or more of these sites is rating your competitors. They're saying these are the best products in that marketplace. And you need to be on there for two reasons. One, you're going to get organic traffic for it. But to get organic traffic, you have to do some work. It doesn't just happen. First and foremost, go to your page that they give you and optimize it. Optimize it with cool videos, explainer videos. Optimize it with all the particulars about how your product works, screenshots. Make sure you take the same time and effort you would use to build a website to build out those pages, because people are going to use that and judge that. And then here's where the rubber meets the road. You need to get people giving testimonials on that site. So you need to contact your current clients and get them to go to these pages and write 3 or 4 or 5 lines about how great you are, and rate you on a scale of 1 to 5, give you 5s or 4s. And I'm going to tell you why 4s are okay in a second. But the key here is you need to do this, and you know what? You can't pay them to do it, but you can pay them for their time. Hey, if you go to this, there's maybe 5 or 6 sites. If you go to each one individually, because they will not let you take the same comment and copy and paste it. You've got to be unique comments. If you go there, I will give you something for your time. Make it worth their while. Again, $25 gift card probably doesn't cut it. $100 gift card to Amazon probably will. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to incentivize these clients to go and give you testimonials, because what's going to happen if you get testimonials, you're going to find that your ranking goes up, that you are seen at the top. People are going to see a comparison between you and your competitors and say, wow, all these people think my clients, that particular SaaS product is phenomenal. I ought to check them out. That works, guys. From an organic standpoint, you wouldn't believe how many bottom of the funnel leads asking for demos we receive for our clients by just doing that. But the key is making sure there's lots and lots and lots of every quarter there are testimonials. Make sure that happens. Now, you're going to say, well, I don't think they're going to give me all 5s. They may give me 4s. That's okay. In fact, you don't want all 5s, because people are very skeptical when they see all 5 ratings, because nobody's perfect. But they see some 4s, some 4.5, stuff like that, saying, wow, okay, it's imperfect, but it's pretty damn good, okay, and I ought to check them out. So don't be afraid of 4s, don't be afraid of 4.5s. Make sure, though, you get those testimonials every single month. There's also a pay-to-play portion with these with these referral sites, peer-to-peer referral sites. I'm not going to talk about it right now. I've got a future video I'm going to talk about it. But those work out very, very well as long as you monitor what they're doing. So we'll leave that for now. I want to talk about the fourth and final topic we're going to talk today because, again, my clients will tell you this changed their stars. They didn't realize how well this would work. I would go to my clients and say, look, you have potential prospects out there that are huge enterprise level companies, but you're not targeting, you're not going after, you're going after the small and medium-sized businesses. Yeah, well, I don't think I compete. I don't think I'm ever going to get their attention. They're too big. I don't know how to reach them. But if you did reach them, if you did convert them, most times SaaS products are sold by licenses. So big organizations have many, many licenses. A small may have 5 or 6 or 10. Big ones may have hundreds, if not thousands of licenses they buy at one time. Wouldn't that change your stars? Well, of course it will. And what you need to get them, because you're not a major player, you're not the one that they're going to naturally think of, is account-based marketing. Now, I've done a whole video on account-based marketing. I've done an ebook on account-based marketing. I've done a blog on account-based marketing. I suggest you go read those, but I'm going to give you the unique particulars of it, but I'm not going to go in depth. Account-based marketing is a highly personalized, highly targeted, highly focused marketing effort that's used sales and marketing efforts combined. It's one and the same. There's not a distinction between sales and marketing. You identify not only who these ideal targeted companies are, but particular individuals in these companies who are decision maker, gatekeepers, and influencers. And you market particularly to the decision maker, gatekeepers, and influencers. You don't market to a made-up persona or persona you created by doing a process. You market to those specific individuals. You find their names, you search them out on social media, find out where they go for information, entertainment, third-party verification, how they like to digest their content, all that information you create and you market to them. And as I pointed out for account-based marketing in the video and the ebook, you be creative. You look at ways that grab their attention. Maybe it's not just sending them an ebook. Maybe it's sending them a specialized item in a nice little box that's going to grab their attention. So when you call the next day, they're willing to take your call. This works, guys. And not only does it work, the ROI on this is far, 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 far better than traditional inbound marketing. And the time it takes to close these things usually are much quicker. So guys, those are 4 great techniques that I know work. And I mentioned before, my clients will say they changed their stars, that they would never want to do B2B SaaS marketing without these 4. So I suggest you take a look at them. If you want more information, go read my blog on the topic. Contact us. I'm willing to have a conversation and tell you more explanation how this works. I really am. And, tomorrow we're going to talk about half a dozen different ideas that work as well. Okay. These 4 are the game changers. The other ones tomorrow are the ones that, well, some of my clients say they're game changers too. Honestly, they really would. So I want you to come back tomorrow to listen to them because you need to have that whole omnipresent marketing approach to doing this and doing it properly to get real results, to get the results that'll change your stars. Again, my name is Bill Arnold. I welcome you to go back to prevail.marketing. Check out our website, check out our blog, ask us any questions. And if you found this video to be helpful, valuable, please do me a favor, like, subscribe, share, whatever it is appropriate on this site. I'd appreciate it. And visit our website. Say hello. We'd love to hear from you. Until then, until tomorrow, have a great day.